Choose your champion, pick a tactic, and prepare to enter the fields of justice. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 League of Legends champions. For this list, we'll be looking at the deadliest and most popular characters from the multiplayer online battle arena. Our picks come from a combination of fan favorites, personal preferences, and user votes. And just so you know, we're not ranking these guys on who you should pick in a professional tournament, because everyone has their own strategies. With that said, ready your fighter, guard your lane, and prepare to throw down. Number 10, Darius. This guy is all about spilling blood.
Additionally, if Noxian Guillotine deals the killing blow, the ability's cooldown is immediately refreshed.
Along with his brother Draven, Darius is a decent choice for anyone looking to smash their enemies into bloody bits. Able to deal excessive damage over time with his passive ability, all his other techniques are made for one purpose, doing practically everything to crack through defenses and turn enemies into paste. Get dunked! Number 9, Rengar. Nice kitty? If you are looking for primal instinct and ferocity, then you can't go wrong with the Pride Stalker. A predator in every sense of the word, Rengar is all about laying on the damage as swiftly as possible. His passive ability allows him to slowly increase the effectiveness of all his other techniques, including extensive healing and enhanced attacking power. His final ability allows him to stealth himself and reveal enemy champions within a large radius, making him one of League of Legends' deadliest hunters. Number 8, Blitzcrank.
I actually used Rocket Grab too soon, because we don't kill him until after we all flash. But we still pick up the kill thanks to teamwork and good ability use.
Steampunk has never been so badass. A sentient golem looking for a purpose in life, what better place than laying the smackdown on all enemy champions?
A rolling golem gathers no rust.
Despite his size, Blitzcrank is able to increase both his strength and speed on demand, as well as drag faraway opponents towards him. He's also big on defense, as his passive and final abilities allow him to create shields that either protect him from damage or stun surrounding enemies. And you thought Optimus Prime was a badass. Number 7, Master Yi. How do you make a Master Swordsman even more awesome? Give him an epic set of armor, of course.
Yi's able to quickly dish out tons of damage while carefully using his abilities to dodge hard-hitting attacks and avoid focus fire.
One of the last practitioners of the ancient art of Wuju, Master Yi is a man of peace, who just so happens to be one of League of Legends' most powerful characters. His skill with the sword is reflected in his abilities. He's able to perform additional strikes, teleport across the battlefield, heal himself, and increase his speed and attack power. If you see him coming your way, you may want to run. Number 6, Teemo.
The Swift Scout.
Every League of Legends player loves to hate this adorable little rat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't let appearances fool you though. Teemo is extremely effective on the battlefield due to his long-range attacks. Able to set up traps and fire multiple darts, both of which are poisoned, he'll disorient and disable any incoming enemy before vanishing in the blink of an eye. Yep, we're serious, if he stands still for long enough, he turns invisible. Not so cute now, is he?
If Teemo stands still for a few seconds, he becomes invisible. Any action from this state will remove the invisibility and give Teemo a temporary attack speed buff.
Number 5, Thresh.
What delightful animation.
What you see is what you get. That loves nothing more than to torture and break all who he comes across. Unfortunately, he has powerhouse abilities that let him get away with it. a monster on the battlefield. Thresh is one you definitely want on your side. Able to increase his defense in the presence of dying champions, shield his allies for a limited time, and imprison enemies in a barrier that slows them down immensely, only to deal damage if broken. You definitely won't find a bigger sadist in all of League of Legends.
Flesh is a prison.
Number 4, Lee Sin. Just because he's blind doesn't mean he can't kick some serious butt.
As she escapes, I use Dragon's Rage on Lee Sin to knock Katarina into the air.
Originally a prodigal mage, Lee Sin burnt out his eyes after his pride caused the death of his entire village. He took the path of the monk, and as such turned his body into a lethal weapon. Not only are his attacks devastatingly damaging, but the majority of his abilities have multiple parts to them, able to locate enemies and defend allies. Every technique follows up with a powerful conclusion, guaranteed to send enemies flying. Number 3, Jinx. Sexy? That's debatable. Psychotic? Absolutely. A criminal who despises boredom, Jinx lives for the thrill of causing pandemonium, and she can dish it out in spades thanks to an arsenal of high-tech weaponry. These include a rocket launcher, a minigun, a shock pistol, and snare grenades.
When steps on an armed chomper, it will detonate immediately and root them in place for a short duration.
She is quite literally an insane army of one. But honestly, how can you dislike a character whose ultimate attack is called the Super Mega Death Rocket? Number 2, Yasuo. No matter what media form it's in, the lone samurai is always epic.
One step.
A mighty warrior who is framed for a murder that he didn't commit, he wanders the land as an unforgiven Ronin, trying to bring honor back to his name. His way of doing this is by demolishing any enemy champions that come in his way. Duh. Able to dish out critical damage over time, block incoming projectiles, and even send enemies airborne, once Yasuo starts swinging that sword, you have very little hope of survival.
Dying's the easy part.
Before our number 1 champion makes their way onto the battlefield, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Katarina. Rising through the ranks to our number 1 spot is League of Legends' Ultimate Assassin. Beautiful but ever so deadly, Katarina's only goal is the mission. Everything else between her and that objective is on borrowed time. All of her abilities revolve around dealing damage to as many enemies as possible, whether randomly or through precise strikes, while reducing the chance of her losing her killing momentum. If death is art, then she is Picasso. Everyone else had better watch their backs. Or don't, because Katarina will probably just stab you from every direction anyway. Do you agree with our list?
Yes, my master.
Which League of Legends character do you think should have made it to the top? For new videos published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.